I get really excited when I find a product that I've got many uses for. And such a product is this stuff. It's called Brockytony clay pellets, hydrolyzed clay. Bottom line is, it works brilliantly for me because I can use it for so many different applications. Let's start off with what is it and why do I like it? Number one, it's actually a clay that's been heated to 1,200 degrees and it's then blown to form these little balls. These little balls are then aggregated, evenly created, but they've got pores in them, which means they're incredibly light, very, very lightweight. So you've got a consistency which is really good for decoration, for working with, and so light. I mean, this is like not even a gram, which means that there are a couple of things that's going to be important. Number one, it's easy to work with. Number two, it has many uses, and it also looks good because it comes in some cool colors. This green has to be my favorite. I mean, look at this gorgeous color. It's so cool to work with. So there's 6 colors to choose from, which means that it's going to fit in almost any hue or whatever your decorative style is. And the reason why is this, because if you want to put it around an orchid, just as a decorative mulch, works brilliantly. You know, when you buy a pot plant and you don't want to see the soil around this little bonsai, it also works perfectly. So instead of using ordinary stones or buying a large bag of pebbles, you can just buy a little bag of this and it works great. Plus, what do we do with the rest of it? Here's the great thing. I love it to grow bulbs in. Remember in the past we've used stones. Now you can just simply use these and they're reusable. Because it's been air blown, these little guys have the amazing ability to hold lots of water. And that is a key important area of this. So your plants are more than likely never going to stress out because once they've been soaked in water for 6 hours before using them, especially if you're going to be planting with them, then you know that the correct moisture capacity is going to be there for your plants, which is really important. Of course, if you're using them as decorative, you don't need to do the pre-soaking. The Brockytony clay aggregates sit at a pH of 6.5, which means it's pH neutral. And that works brilliantly for all plants. So how can you use these Brockytony pebbles? Number one, you can use it as a layer just around the plants, on top of the plants to hide the soil. The second way that you can use it is to actually use it in planting up your bulbs. Use it as a potting medium. In this case, you would want to soak them for 6 hours before. It can also be used in a tray with a little bit of water added, which then creates humidity for plants that enjoy it, like your orchids, your bromeliads, which need that surrounding humidity in order to flower, especially if you're on the high veld. That is a really important thing to do. You can wash and reuse them, which means that you're saving a whole lot of cash. You can also use them in hydroponic growing, which is becoming a really big interest group. These pebbles have superior drainage. They also help with air circulation because they're the big gaps in between them, which all plants love. And most importantly, they absorb moisture so that when your plants need them, the plants can simply extract it out of the pebbles. And that's because you soak them for the 6 hours before. So all in all, we've got a product that looks quite sexy. And for me, I've got many applications, which means that it surely is going to become part of my potting shed arsenal.